What's the fattest thing you've ever done? I made my husband a 13x9 pan of brownies and sent him a photo. I ate the whole pan. So I had to make another. Ordered 2 footlongs at Subway because buying 2 was the special. I only needed 1 for lunch at work. I ate 2 feet of sandwich at work that day. When I was 8, my mother introduced me to buttered bread. After I ate that 1 piece, I took the whole loaf of white bread and tub of butter into my room and ate the whole loaf. It was so fucking good though. I went to McDonald's twice in one day. On my second trip, when I rolled up to the order speaker, the person working there said, "Welcome *back to McDonald's." I nearly broke down crying LMAO. During COVID lockdown, I ate bacon at 1 a.m. as a late night snack. I also ate poorly. In 1 year I went from 155 lbs to 205 lbs. Started going to gym 1.5 years ago and eating healthier. Dropped weight and gained more muscle. I'm at 165 lbs now. One time I saw what I thought was a weird mole on my back and I got really concerned and asked my wife to check it out. It was a piece of bacon that I must have slept on after eating bacon in bed the night before. I mean, a regular weekend with beer and the standard American diet makes me disgusted with myself. Horror. When I was little, my neighbors took me to Taco Bell for the first time in my life. I ate 11 tacos. They were so thrilled for my excitement they kept letting me go back to the counter and get more, despite their growing concern. I'm a very small lady, and I was an even smaller little girl. We had a stretch where we were cooking stuff from the Paula Deen cookbook. Had to stop because it was making my heart beat different. I once filled a bowl with ice cream, then put a cup of Hershey's liquid chocolate and put 2 bananas. Pub meal when I was younger. Fried pickles to start, then a Reuben sandwich with a side of French onion soup, and deep-fried Reese's peanut butter cups with vanilla ice cream for dessert. All washed down with 3 or 4 pints of beer. If I tried that today, I think it would be the end of me. Ate 5 McDoubles, a quarter pounder, and 2 Dave's singles from Wendy's. Washed it all down with 2 Cokes in the same day. You know those foldable chairs that fit in a bag? Everyone encourages me to sit in them. My cousin is bigger than you, it supports him. My brother is way heavier than you, it'll hold you. My fat ass has gone through like 8 of those fucking chairs. Fabric doesn't support me. I need a chair made of metal and brawn. Driving home from a friend's house, I stopped at a gas station and got a chipwich. Before getting home, I stopped at a 7-Eleven and got another chipwich. Probably that. Ate a box of Cliff Bars, 6, around 1,500 calories, and then ate multiple slices of pizza, washed down with some soda. This feat wasn't done natty, however, you can probably guess what PEDs were used. Ordered a medium rare blue cheeseburger and a medium rare filet mignon. Cut the steak in half horizontally and used it as the bun for the burger. No regrets. Cooked a pound of bacon for the sole purpose of saving the bacon fat to make cornbread. Promptly ate the entire pound of cooked bacon. Fell asleep, forgetting to save the bacon fat and put it in the fridge. My wife roasted me viciously. I eat when I'm emotional, and once I Uber Eats Wendy's, chicken fingers and fries. 2 hours later I Uber Eats again, not 1 but 2 blizzards from DQ. Bought at 8 piece of fried chicken at the Safeway near my house, thinking I'd have chicken for dinner all week. Ate all 8 pieces in a sitting. I've never felt so fat and greasy in my life. I would get in my car and drive to my mailbox in my apartment complex. It was at most 100 yards away. Then drive back. This was 20 years ago. I was 50 lbs heavier. Deep fried a chocolate chip cookie, worked in a restaurant. Doubled down on that by putting frosting on top, plus chocolate sauce, caramel sauce, and chocolate shavings. My co-workers called it the Diabetes Express. It was delicious, but gave me a wicked sugar crash, to be honest. 2 different occasions. 2 large pizza on Wednesday before Thanksgiving. In one sitting. No regrets. Me and a buddy piss drunk. White Castle drive-through. 30 chicken ring sliders with cheese. 15 each, with large fries and a Sprite. No regrets. Drank a 2L bottle of MTNDUSTR8 from the bottle cause I knew I was gonna drink the whole thing in one sitting anyways, so why get off my ass to go get a cup I'm just gonna have to wash. Attempted a 14-pound pizza challenge with a friend. Failed. Ate leftover pizza for the next week. The fattest thing I have ever done was eat so much food on Thanksgiving to the point I felt like I was going to throw up, lol. A friend and I decided to hit up the local Mexican spot for breakfast and I had an order of carne asada nachos and he had a burrito. We then decided that a large thin crust pepperoni pizza from Domino's was a great second breakfast. Eaten within the hour. I once ate a dozen eggs, a half-pound of bacon, and hash browns for breakfast. It was at deer camp around the campfire. I didn't eat eggs for almost a year afterwards. Edit to add, the eggs were all fried over easy in the bacon grease. Homemade bacon cheeseburger on a bun made from 2 Krispy Kreme donuts that I caramelized on a griddle. Went to the gym then hit Wendy's, Fry, Burger King, Slushy, and D'Angelo's steak and cheese on the way home. Boyfriend and I stopped in at our local Waffle House for the first time. After having some full bellies we decided we wanted some hot coffee, so we drove straight to McDonald's and ordered some breakfast with our coffee. If you're in good health, go to In-N-Out, get a double-double. Then go to Krispy Kreme and get a dozen glazed and switch out the buns for donuts. Trust me. Last night, after a high-stress day, Portillo's Italian beef and cake shake, 4 White Castle sliders, Shake Shack fries and vanilla shake. Coming back from holiday I went to McDonald's 3 times while waiting for a flight cause I had leftover euros, then got a Burger King when we landed, it was a 1-hour flight. Ordered a Domino's when I got back home. Edit also a share bag of the blue crunchy M&Ms in a bowl of milk for breakfast. Ate a Galvoda cross between poutine and a hot chicken. Some places will also add pizza ingredients. I'm college, I'd go to the vending machine in my dorm, buy a Hershey's bar and a Rice Krispie treat. Cut the Rice Krispie in half, lengthwise, put 2/3 of the Hershey bar between the Rice Krispie treat, and microwave it. Ate a 16-oz ribeye steak and all the trimmings for lunch, then went back the pub that night for a 48 ounces sirloin. Lived in the barracks in the military and it was the weekend. Woke up around 8 a.m. Too depressed to leave the room. Laid in bed and watched Netflix in my phone. Got hungry. Took my roommate's full box of Cheez-Its and had a few. Put it back. Had some more. Put it back. Rinse and repeat till it was 10 p.m. and the whole thing was gone. I made a point to go out next day and replace it. Pretty sure she noticed. I've been banned from an all-you-can-eat buffet. And an all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant. Does this look like a man who's has all-you-can-eat? I think not. To be fair, I was exclusively eating crab legs at the buffet, like 14 plates full. And at the sushi place I did come like every Friday from 5 to 9 p.m. and took a nap once on the booth bench between servings.